Okay, guys and girls, I just had to get out of the house and go out on the ranch for a couple hours, and I'm actually looking around to try to find a shed. It hadn't been in the house or anything. One's just been in the wood and it would have good scent on it. And you can see what we're looking at is I'm up on a mountain ridge out on a point, and it's just beautiful, just absolutely gorgeous. This is the Arbuckle Mountains. I know they have lots and lots and lots of wind noise. I can't do anything about that. It's just windy. I don't have a microphone this week, so I don't know. But you just take a look at that. That's what it looks like from up here on this one point. It's a beautiful point. I don't know if the deer come up here and enjoy this lookout like I do anyway, but you can see in looking around, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. That's the main road going down into the ranch. 2.7 miles from the gate. It's one real slow pan around here. You see the beautiful, beautiful food lots. That's down in that bottom. All of that is a big food plot that we plant every spring and every fall for the deer. The Ocmulgee River buckmaker seed. That's Canyon Lake, which is still down, but you can see it's beautiful over there. I have not found a single, not a single antler. But I'm going to keep looking. I got a little bit before I have to get back to the house. Chris was in bed, so I told her I was going to go run around. She'll be just fine. But it's really, really beautiful out here this evening. It's about 80 degrees. It was 40 degrees this morning. Been 40 2 or 3 mornings in a row. And then getting up to 80, supposed to be 80 again tomorrow. The wind is blowing pretty good up on this mountain. It's supposed to be even windier tomorrow. Having some grass fires here in Oklahoma, but not here at the Eagle. Praise God. Okay, guys and girls, I'm trying to get out of the wind as much as possible. I'll come over here and I'm going to shoot through the fence here. Probably a good thing is as aggressive as these little girls get. And there's my little girl that's super aggressive. Wild child, you're a baby doll. And I'm going to just shoot through the fence here. We want to get a look at we'll look at Prince Charming's antlers for the antlers video just a little bit here in a little bit, but you can see right there that they've grown since a couple days ago when I was in the pen. This is going to be a rapid growth for him. He's just getting really, really big real quick. I have got a super bag of goodies right here. Look at that. That's like 3 pounds. I've got apples in here, and I've got apples, and I've got carrots. Lots of carrots. You get the first one. You get one there, wild child. Oh, there's my little whitey guy. And these guys are, oh, whitey, I know what you like. You like apples. Yeah, you like apples. You can see up close there. We're up really close, and I'm trying to stay out of the wind. I'm fighting this week without a microphone, which is very, very difficult to do. And still, throw some back there for some of the rest of the guys. This is so precious, and these are my babies here. And this next week, I think I'll be probably turning both those loose. And it just scares me to death when I do because of coyotes, and they don't really have a whole lot of training in the wild. I'd like to get some of the other deer up here if I could. But you can see also, we'll take a little closer look if we can here in a minute of little whitey's antlers and see how they're doing. Because they're growing also. We don't have quite as much, ooh, that's a big piece. We don't have quite as much antler video because our wild bucks, our bucks that are outside, they're just not coming around. There's so much to eat. So they're just simply not coming around very much at all. There you go, big boys, a big old piece of apple. Wild child says, I'll just go eat off the ground. Deer are supposed to eat off the ground. Prince Charming says, no, they're not, Jimmy. Deer are supposed to eat out of your hand. Yeah, pretty boy. You're such a pretty boy. They don't like you messing around with his head, though. Look at the apple. I know you love apples. I'm getting roses back there with some of the others. You can see all the rest of them back there. Those two white The two white albinos just seem to not want to get around there very much up close. They just stay, they just haven't come close around at all. That's just all there is to it. But you can see we got a nice thing going here, real pretty thing going here. I love these baby deer. I guarantee you I love them a lot. I'm gonna turn around and take a little quick scan and look at them before we end this feeding session here, because I want to save a few carrots for my antlers video, which is on Friday and Saturday. And the herd video here, Wednesday, Thursday. We got kind of a menagerie of things going on. Well, there's a little look at a handful of deer around the feeder. It looks like, what am I looking at in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think those are all just wild deer. I don't see any. Oh no, there's a buck right there. Oh, he's got some nice nubbins. We will take a look at those nubbins right there. Yeah, buddy, those look good. They look really good. I don't see a tag in that deer. Do we see nubbins there as well? Yes, we do. And some nice ones. And that deer, it's blowing like a banshee out there, so I'm not going out. You know, that I don't have a mic this week. I think that may be a buck also. I can't really tell for sure. But that's two of the bucks that I have not seen here. So this is something that I'll just kind of stick in this video somewhere. The video's already done and sent to Pat. We'll try to get this little shot in here because it's cool. That looks like a pregnant doe right there. But that's definitely two nice bucks, and they're going to have some pretty good antlers on them. Proud to see them come around. And that's another one, so that's 3 bucks. The one in the back, I can't really tell, but I bet it is also. Apache had told me that he had seen some, oh, is that another deer come in there? Oh, yeah, that's TC. That is TC come in there. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Look at those big bulbs up there on his head. One of those might be Mr. Forrest. That might be Forrest right there. 4 bucks. 5 bucks. Those are all 5 bucks. Is that all the deers over there? Oh, that other deer's still over there. I think that's another. There's 5 bucks right there. 5 bucks. That looks better. That's the house bucks. And they're there. So disregard what I said at the end of this video, the magic of videos, that they hadn't come around. It's the first time they've been here. Chris and I are getting ready to leave. We got a 4-hour drive, and it's right before dark right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bucks. 5 beautiful bucks right there. So everybody's doing good. I know that I was not concerned, but I feel better when I see them. A lot of critters out there. Everybody's looking good. There's lots to eat out there in the woods. And I would walk out there and they would stay there. My problem is may not be able to get anything on Mr. Forrest. By the time I get back and try next week, the fast as those things are growing. But I should be able to get you some close-ups next week. So tell all your friends, watching giant deer antlers grow is going to be alive and well here on Jimmy and Chris Houston's Twin Eagle Ranch channel. Don't forget to sign up for the fishing channel also, Jimmy Houston Outdoors Fishing, and catch a better life, growing faster than anything. Oh, you're beautiful. Look at that. That's probably Forrest right there. That pretty white around his eyes. Look how big and beautiful. That's Mr. Forrest, as sure as the world. Forrest, I love you, buddy. All right, we've still got stuff left in here, so we've got red ears and Prince Charming up here battling. Here comes Rose over here wanting a little bit. Looks like the babies are gone. They've probably gotten about all they want. We picked up a lot of stuff that we've thrown out there on the ground. I know that, throw a bunch out there. I know that little Whitey gets kind of full, and Valchal does too. These are big deer right here. They can eat so much that I could probably feed them until they popped and they wouldn't quit, especially Prince Charming and his girlfriend. split ears. Rose is pretty aggressive also. She's a sweet deer. She is definitely a sweetheart. Hey, what do you say there, Wild Child? Here, Wild Child slipped up over here on the side. She says, what about me, Jimmy? I've got some laying down here on the ground. I just tried to throw some through the fence. And so, there you go down there. Throw some back there to, little Whitey. Little Whitey's gonna be like Forrest. He's gonna be one of my favorites, I think. They actually don't get near as aggressive here for eating out of my hand as they get eating at the feeder. At the feeder, sometimes they get to where you come up for an apple. There you go, baby. Little Whitey, come up and get an apple. Yeah, here's you another apple. Little Whitey on the ground. Here you go, get it quick. Oh, you dropped it. Oh, he picked it up though. You dropped it. There you go, big boy. There you go, pretty girl. Well, got any more apples? I don't know. There's a carrot. He says, I'll have a carrot. I'll have a carrot. I'll have another carrot. I got a couple apples on the ground here, buddy. I know he loves apples. Big old carrot right there. Apple. Oh, you dropped it. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. 3-second rule, 3-second rule. How about an apple for you? There's some of you guys back there in the back. Get a little bit. Okay, guys, that's all. That's all. Here's an apple, Whitey. There's an apple. Carrot. I'm picking up off the ground now. Okay. Okay, that's just going to wrap us up for this week. We're not going to go run up to the other pen right now. We do have a couple, 2 or 3 little bucks in there. They're just going to have their first horns. We'll look at them. But I'm not going to run up there right now. The wind is just so bad, and I don't have a microphone. I've been going without a mic for a while here. I forgot and left it at Sherry's, and so here we are. And I've been fighting the wind. We've got calm mornings sometimes. This morning we didn't even have a calm morning, and the wind didn't quit blowing yesterday evening in the dark. So we're fighting it all we can, but having a good time out here at Twin Eagle Ranch. The deer, Twin Eagle, Prince Charming, a beautiful, big, beautiful buck, and just a great, great boy right there. Coming up, licking my fingers. He just licking the flavor off of my fingers. And he doesn't bite down, but he'll bite on you just a little bit. You know, it could be that Rose in that breeding process might have turned into part albino. No, that didn't happen at all. I'll just pop it off. But guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one this week. And remember, I sure do love you.